Annabelle's helping decorate the house.
These are we have.
Road cycling and gravel grinding and mountain biking too. This is the P-Town Weekend, the weekend review.
So welcome to P-Town Weekend Review, episode number 48. This week we actually got our wish from the previous week in that we had the weather dropped and everything was frozen. So the trails were rock hard, gravel was hard, so the riding was great. So this first couple opening clips were from the Tuesday night ride up the Church Street trails in Mountaintop. Had a good crew up there, strong. Didn't take much video besides that little bit, just because in the dark it's not as fun, and we were cruising pretty good, so didn't have a lot of time to stop and take some footage. The next ride was on Wednesday, and this was another mountain bike ride, and this one was on P-Town, and I took the pooch out, so that means it's time for everybody's other favorite segment.
Piper's Ride, Piper's Ride, yeah. Piper's Ride, Piper's Ride, yeah. She runs the trail so fast. When she's out, she always has a blast. Piper's Ride, Piper's Ride, yeah. Piper's Ride, Piper's Ride, oh yeah.
Yeah, Piper's Ride! So for this week's segment, we're on P-Town Trails, so here's some clips from that.
So getting ready here. Wednesday evening. I had a good ride last night up in Mountaintop. There's 5 of us up there, myself, Ken Squared, we had Ken Kachadis and Ken Campbell, Pete, and then the legendary Dan Doan on the ride. So conditions, trails are finally frozen, so getting out on the mountain bike here. Got Piper's today. She's crazy excited to get out. She was mad when I left her last night, but it was dark already. Well, gearing up. I'm going to see what P-Town looks like today. Check you out on the trail. Just taking a breather here on top of dirty socks. About to go into canyon, deciding what to do. Trails are going to need a little bit of TLC. Lots of leaves. Lots of leaves. Nothing big down though. I was surprised. I brought a saw with me just in case, but everything that was down I was able to move by hand so far. Lots of sticks. But was kind of expected, and with all the rain, wasn't even on these trails for almost 2 months, I think. So that being said, not too bad. Some leaf removal will probably be good, but might postpone Friday's ride though. It's a little not fun for a group to be out on it, I think, especially in the dark. But we'll see. I think it might rain anyway, but we're gonna get going. Still got to make it up canyon, the power line, before dark here with the pooch. Got done Pete Town ride with the pooch, made it back almost before the dark. Didn't really need the lights, but went back. Good ride. Rode like crap today, but that's okay. Trails need some love, lots of leaves down, as I said before. But hunting season's over now, so we'll start taking care of that slowly but surely. Finally frozen though. Even all the power lines were hard as rock. No more mud, so that's a good thing. More mountain biking coming our way. So shouldn't have said anything, of course, but Friday came and the temperatures were back up in the 40s, and it rained, of course. So we were back to the mud, mush, chocolate milk, trails. Ugh. So Friday night we switched over to a gravel mode again. Leah, Larry, and Kim did a little mini graveler, and then I went out myself and ended up getting a double flat and had to get the Angel of Cycling Death to come out and get me. So I didn't make it all the way back, but here's a short clip of the relive from that ride. So started up and headed up West Nanticoke Mountain, then out and around Moon Lake, and then over to Sweet Valley area, back to Cassie Green, and I was going to make my way through the prison loop and back to the house. Yeah, about what, 8 o'clock, I think, something like that. Flatted out. I'm stuck on Feodor Road, awaiting the Angel of Cycling Death. I think Leah and Jedi are coming to grab me. I got a flat at the end of Cassie Green. Fixed it. I had a road tube, a skinny one, in my bag. put that in, didn't make it too far, and ended up getting another flat. So I don't know. I felt around, I didn't feel anything in there, but maybe there was something, I don't know. But waiting for them, seeing I'm just gonna wait for them to go back to the house. I know Kim, Larry, and Leah, they did a mini ride, so I'm waiting to get the story on what they did. Conditions today kind of sucked comparatively to when everything was frozen. We were back to Mud City, chocolate milk, squish squish. But so not as fun for sure. Kind of missed the frozenness. Wish it stuck around for a little bit longer, but I'm sure it'll be back. But wait, they should be here any minute. Head back to the house and get a beer. All right. Flatted out, but still got a good ride in so far. Up West Nanticoke Mountain Climb, Cassie Green. So still got a good workout in. But oh well. See you on the weekend.
So back at the house, had Uncle Bucks, and everybody quickly found their way to the couch. So that was a good night. Always good to come back from a ride to Uncle Buck's. As stated, Larry Bird rode that night, so he was nice enough to give us a rundown review of his winter cycling gear. So here's that.
Screw the hat. As long as you got a good sweatband, and it's got to be pretty colors.
Oh,
You're good to go.
Jesus.
Then you got style with the socks. They almost come up to the knees. But if you look, it says icebreakers. It's key to stay warm during the winter.
And they got ventilation on the back.
Exactly. See, when you don't roll the socks down like you're supposed to, you just rip it. That adds a little, like, that actually happened on the trail, but I'm not going to tell anybody. I ripped it in the house. It happened on the trail when I went over this huge jump and hit a tree. Then, the sandwich bags. They're key, especially when you got good summer shoes. You put these little things on like this, you take, really quick. It's easy, it's simple.
No zippers involved.
Look it. Take the little sandwich bag, put them over them there toes there.
You need a bigger bag.
Wait, I have bigger bags.
See that?
He needs a gallon.
Big feet, big meat. However, there's also one other key item here.
Would you like to sample extra large baggie? Extra large.
You don't need it when you got these. Toe warmers, ideal. You can last out in the Antarctica with these things.
What is happening?
Oh.
But first you got to be able to get them open.
Slap them on, Larry. Slap them on.
So you go like that, shake it up, get everything mixed up good so it's really nice and hot.
Baby.
Then you take this, it's got a sticky in, important. They say put it underneath, because you want the heat right on your toes. Slap that on there, rub that in there good like that. I can already feel the toes burning. They're on fire! Man, on fire! Then, you put the baggie on, and like that. Winterized. I mean, look at this. It's perfect. And then you gotta have the layer like this to get the sweat away, and then a good cotton shirt to absorb the sweat. Then a cotton sweatshirt to even absorb more sweat, and then the windbreaker to keep it all in. It's like being in a hot tub. And I'm ready to go.
And he's headed to the couch to have a beer.
All else fails, just take a bottle of whiskey. You'll always be warm. We're doing a little test series today. Leah's saying we're going to do a big bag. So again, don't forget the toe warmers. Hurry.
Hey.
Put the toe warmers in. Then look at this side. No. Right here, this is called the extreme version. And we put a little basket tape around like this. Look at that. Your feet will never even get wet, never get cold. Shit, I'm ready to go run 10 miles and bike 50.
They don't even put shoes on.
Now the key is here. The shoes, you gotta open these all the way up to get those on your feet in there now. Take out that bag, you don't need that now. Take this and sort of try and get that. Get it in there like that. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good though.
You just tell us which baggie works best. Whatever one.
There we go. You're styling. The only problem I'm going to see with this one is when it starts raining later. However, if you go back in the 60s, 50s, maybe the 70s I was, you could actually get this filled with water and put a goldfish in there while you're riding the bike. Ideal.
Ideal. Ideal.
So hope you enjoyed that review and learned something. That's it for this week. The hot tub's powered up. Should be ready to go and heated up for next weekend, hopefully. We'll see if the weather cooperates or not. Looks like we might be stuck in the above freezing level again. So another soggy week. So we'll see what happens there. Have a good week.
This is the P-Town Weekend, the Weekend Review.